For those who take the biblical story of Jesus literally, you have to ask yourself the question, why would a young man of 30 or 33, relating to your 33 vertebrae in your spine, in the esoteric meaning, but why would a man in his prime life at 30 years choose to lay down his life and become a bloody sacrifice when there is so much to teach the people? Would you do that? When you just got here, when you're just here and you have reached the zenith of your life force, would you opt to have yourself killed and taken out of this life? It doesn't make sense. And I don't believe that Jesus deliberately planned and chose to be killed at 30. It doesn't make sense. It defies all natural law, because I know in myself, being aware of my awakened soul now, I want to be here. I want to embody my divinity here for as long as I'm able. I want to live as long as I can affect positive change in consciousness in this world. And by no means would I volunteer to lay down my life now, thinking that I can serve the world better when I am dead. So I don't actually believe that. I believe that Jesus was murdered in the prime of his life, as were so many in those centuries, and subsequently following that time way into the Middle Ages. The world was not ready for conscious expansion. The world was not ready for truth. And Jesus became the victim of the state, became the victim to violence. And yes, he did say, he is translated as saying, no one can take my life. He wasn't talking about his physical life. No one could take his spiritual life, his I am essence, his I am soul identity, even though a body is killed and taken away from being. Yes, the body can be killed. The body can be destroyed, but no one can take my life. No one could take Jesus's life. No one could take Jesus's energy. But yeah, if he would have had the option of living out to old age, I believe he would have, because any loving heart wants to be a love catalyst, wants to be a change for love, and be a source of love in this world, especially in really dark times. So, Jesus dying at 33 doesn't make sense, literally. So it would behoove us to look at the esoteric and metaphysical meanings of the symbology of the number 33 and 3 days and 2.5 days, what these things mean esoterically in the spiritual path. You'll glean much deeper truth from the esoteric view than you can from a literal story.